Welcome to my presentation. My name is Antonic and I'll be talking to you today about the importance of structured and unstructured play in the early childhood setting. Both structured and unstructured play are both extremely important in the ways of learning and development for children, and I'll be discussing how. So what is structured play? So structured play is when children are trying to accomplish something through play. It's typically controlled by a parent or an educator and has a learning objective in mind. So this could be something like putting together a puzzle with a parent, or the parent showing the child how to manipulate crayons and markers and teaching them how to draw and scribble. In the classroom, the educator might have the children during circle time, and they're all participating in singing a song together or reading a book together, but there's an objective learning goal in mind. Unstructured play, on the other hand, is completely child-initiated without parent or educator input. Children can play together and have input from each other, but the parent should not be involved. Children may invite the parent to play with them. For example, in a game of house, the parent might be a mommy or a daddy, but the parent shouldn't try to change the goal of the game or have a learning objective in mind for the game. They shouldn't be changing the dynamic of the game at all. This type of play gives children autonomy and moves away from the curriculum, and this is important because it's more based on the child's own interests rather than what they are supposed to be learning during the classroom time. This type of play is something as simple as playing tag outside, or hopscotch, or skip rope outside. It can be anything that the child is interested in and isn't being forced to do because of curriculum. But that being said, both types of play are very important and needed for proper child development. Unstructured play is often also called open-ended play. So what are the benefits of structured play? Structured play helps children in their cognitive skills, emotional, social, and language skills, and these are all mainly derived from the parent or the educator. It helps them reach a sense of accomplishment when they're doing an activity with the parent or with the educator. So if they're doing a puzzle or playing pegboard with a parent, the child may not have the finesse in their fine motor skills yet to be able to manipulate the small objects. So if the parent is guiding the child, they get a sense of accomplishment, whether as opposed to when they're doing the game on their own, they might not be able to quite do it yet. This encourages the child to help develop social, emotional skills, and more importantly, self-esteem and self-image skills. The sooner a child begins to learn these skills, the sooner it will help them develop in a more positive way, and it will stay with them throughout their early childhood and the rest of their lives. Language skills are also developed during structured play. If the child is engaging in a game with farm animals with the parent will say, this is a cow, it says moo, this is a pig, it says oink, and the child will learn this through imitation from the parent. That being said, too much structured play can also be detrimental to development. If the parent puts a lot of stress on the child to further develop their skills to the next stage, the child will be able to sense this and will feel as if they need to progress. So they may develop a negative sense with play, which you don't want, because playing with educators and parents is a very important part of development for the early children in their stage of development. Parents will often see the opposite effect because of this. They're pushing their children too hard to be able to do something independently, and the children are too stressed out to be able to take this and blossom with it. Because of this, many kindergarten and early childhood programs are going back to play-based curriculums. And this is implemented through open-ended toys and activities and play, and it's all centered around what the children are interested in, because this is the best way to help them learn. The benefits to unstructured play is that children have extensive opportunities for further development. Artistic and imaginative abilities are encouraged, and the children don't feel as if they need to justify why they're doing. For example, if they're playing in the sandbox and making designs or sandcastles, they don't feel like they have to be doing it. They're doing it because they enjoy this type of play. When many sensory activities are available,